Hey everyone, Tracy at Mystically Divine Tarot. How's everyone today? I hope you're all doing great. Welcome to the channel and welcome to today's pick a card reading. Today's pick a card reading is a subscriber requested title, and we will be asking Spirit, what do they admire about you, or how do they view you? So your person, what do they like about you, admire about you, love about you, or how do they view you? Okay, so an awesome title, thank you. And before we get into today's reading, I do want to give a special shout out to one of my beautiful subscribers, Rachel, for donating this deck and actually requesting this title as well. I'll be using this deck in the reading today, so it'll be an oracle card only reading, and it's going to be pretty awesome. I think it'll be awesome. It's called the Elle Key Oracle, and it's right here if you can see it here. Okay, and I think it'll be a great reading. So thank you all for being here again, and thank you again, Rachel, for donating this deck and requesting this title. So please remember to like the video, also to subscribe if you haven't already. I greatly appreciate it. Appreciate you all being here as well. Anyone interested in a private reading, there will be a link in the description box below and also at the end of each section of this video. So today we have 3 crystals and 3 cards to choose from. For crystal number 1, we have the Red Aventurine crystal with this card here. For crystal number 2, we have the Citrine crystal with this card here. And for crystal number 3, we have the Lapis Lazuli crystal and this card here. Always keep in mind that these are general readings, so not all messages will resonate for everyone. Only take what resonates with you and leave the rest behind. If you're drawn to more than one crystal or card, you may have messages in more than one reading, and these are also timeless readings, so whenever it crosses your path is when Spirit intends that message for you, okay? So choose however you'd like, and I will see you in your reading. If you resonated with crystal number 1, the Red Aventurine crystal, and this card here, this will be your reading, okay, crystal number 1. So today we are asking Spirit, what do they admire about you, or how do they view you, your person, okay? So how do they view you, or what do they admire about you? And this coming through here is they love how trustworthy you are. Okay, so they really do feel like they can trust you, that you're a very trustworthy person. So beautiful message to start out with here. For crystal number 1, let's see what else. How does what does their person admire about them, or how do they view them? How does crystal number 1's person view them, or what do they admire about them, please? Ooh. You might have been drawn to this one too. Yeah, so they feel that you're very committed. They admire your commitment to them, to love, to your heart. So you stay true to yourself here. Nice. They love that about you, that you stay true to yourself. What does crystal number 1's person admire about them, or how do they view them, please? What does their person admire about them, or how does their person view them, please? For crystal number 1. Light. Yeah, wow, look at you. They view you and admire your light, your inner beauty. Okay, they really see you as someone who's intuitive as well. So they view you as intuitive, that you really connect to your inner being. You're true to yourself and you shed light here. This is absolutely beautiful. So they see your inner beauty. That is gorgeous. I love it. Okay, let's get more. I almost dropped them. Let's get more for crystal number 1. How does their person view them, or what do they admire about them, please, for crystal number 1? How does crystal number 1's person view them, or what do they admire about them, please? Ooh, thought that one was coming out, but it went back in. How does crystal, there we go. Elixir. Forgiving, wow. Yeah, see, your energy is beautiful. They admire your beautiful energy. They also think you're absolutely gorgeous. They forgive your forgiveness, you know, how understanding and compassionate you are. Wow, this is so, so beautiful. I love this reading. My goodness. Crystal number 1's person, what do they admire about them, and how do they view them? How does crystal number 1's person view them, or what do they admire? Oh, Daz, resists. You're fearless and bold. Yeah, you know, justified. Justice on this card as well. So you stand up for what's right, you know. They really feel you're fearless and bold. You stand up for yourself. You know, you're kind of true to yourself. They really, really like that about you. That's coming through multiple times on different cards. So I do feel that, yeah, that's a big part of what they really, truly admire about you is your authenticity to yourself and who you are, your inner beauty, your outer beauty. What else, please, for crystal number 1? What does their person admire about them, or how does their person view them, please? Ooh, fancy flyer there. Futura. Yeah, divine. Wow. Yeah, choice. So see, you make good choices for yourself. So they really admire that you make good choices for yourself. You use your judgment. You know, you use your own discernment. Yeah, and you are divine. They feel like you are this being of light. So they do admire that about you, that you're very connected to your source energy, your inner being, which, you know, you are part of source. So yeah, they really do. Yeah, they admire that about you. They respect that. Yeah, so they respect you as well. What do they admire? What does crystal number 1's person admire about them, or how do they view them, please? This is a beautiful deck. How does crystal number 1's person view them, or what do they admire about them, please? Thank you. Primavera. Launch, actualize, and potential. Yeah, you look for the good. You see the potential in situations. So they really admire that about you as well. You look at the positive outcomes, right? You have a positive mindset. You don't hold back when you feel like you want to accomplish something. You know, you launch yourself into it. You're passionate about it. So they really admire I feel like your drive, you know. How much you've transformed coming through as well. So they've noticed a difference in you as well. What does crystal number 1's person admire about them? Or how do they view them, please? This is beautiful. How does crystal number 1's person view them, or what do they admire about them, please? There we go. Desiree yearns. Wow. So, yeah, your loving heart. I feel like they're yearning for you, though, is what I feel here. They love your loving heart. They're like yearning, longing, pining for. So you really, I feel like they admire your dedication and commitment to what you truly believe in. Like, you really, truly believe in their love. And they feel that, and it kind of makes them want you even more, you know. Your commitment, yeah, that came through earlier here, right here. Yeah, your commitment to yourself, to this love. Very beautiful. Let's see what else. Crystal number one's person. What do they admire about crystal number one? Or how do they view crystal number one, please? Thank you. Jenna, calming. Yeah, wow. So they admire your peaceful nature, your calming, just the calm that your grace, okay? You just move with calm and grace and purity. Also, the simple things, you enjoy the simple things. They admire that about you as well, that you enjoy the simple things. They enjoy your communication style also. So it's calm. Yeah, I think that's what it is. You have a calm communication style. Okay, let's get more. What does crystal number one's person admire about them, or how do they view them, please? Geneva, radiation. Yeah, look at you radiating. You're beautiful. Your ambition, your confidence. They're magnetized. They're feeling very drawn to you because of your confidence and your ambition, your inner knowing. See that truth. Again, it's about being true to yourself. I think that's the big message here for you, crystal number one, is this person absolutely loves that you are true to yourself. You're beautiful, radiant, and confident. You have this deep inner knowing. You operate with grace and compassion, which is absolutely beautiful as well. I feel like they really do admire your loving heart. This is beautiful. Also, I feel like they, the choice for the future here coming through too. So you choose well. Like they admire that you take the time to consult yourself, your inner being. You take that time to make the better choices for your own future. You don't let the outside noise kind of get in your mind, is what I feel. Okay, and you fight for what's right. So I feel like if someone were to tell you that you were off track, or if you truly believed in it, I think you would still continue working your way toward what you desired, because you're true to yourself. I think that's the big message here, is that they also feel like you're trustworthy with others too. This first card out, they feel like they can trust you with anything, so they can tell you anything, and you're not like a drama queen. So I feel like they admire that about you as well, that you take things seriously. Like you don't just you're not listening to someone to have a conversation piece. You're listening because you care and you're compassionate. So it's absolutely beautiful what your person, I feel, admires about you or thinks about you. I really do hope that this reading was helpful for you. As always, please give it a like. Remember to subscribe if you haven't already. Have a wonderful day, and I will see you in the next reading. If you resonated with crystal number 2, the citrine crystal, and this card here, this will be your reading, okay, crystal number 2. So today we are asking Spirit, what does your person admire about you, or how do they view you? And what came through here was they admire how you push yourself to achieve great things. So they feel like you're very motivated. They really admire your motivation, your determination. It's that push to accomplish what you desire in your life. So it's absolutely beautiful. Let's get more for crystal number 2. What does their person, how, not what, how does their person view them, and what do they secretly admire about them? I said secretly, so I feel like for some of you, and that's not the title, so I feel like for some of you, they might not have told you some of this. Okay, that's coming through for you. It didn't come through in crystal number 1, so I feel like for some of you, they may not have shared a lot of this with you. You're a good listener. You're understanding and compassionate. Wow, Hannah, this is beautiful. So yeah, they really admire your listening skills, that you pay attention and that you really care and you're kind and compassionate with others here. So that is beautiful too. So not only are you driven and have your own drive for, you know, achieving great things in your life, but you're also very kind and compassionate to others, you know, really helping to help them rise as well. Your person has a pretty high level of respect here for you is what I feel already. What does crystal number 2's person admire about them, or how do they view them, please? Crystal number 2's person. What do they admire about crystal number 2, or how do they view them? What does crystal number 2's person admire about them? Or how do they view them? Wow, nothing coming through. Specific. I feel like it'll be specific. Crystal number 2's there we go. Yeah, your heart. How open-hearted you are. Yearn, longing, pine for. Wow, I feel like they may be missing you, okay? Maybe missing telling you these things too, or admiring you. Yeah, like telling you their admiration. So I feel like for some of you, what I'm getting with this one is they do admire your heart and how, you know, you really do love hard. You love fully and completely. But I'm feeling like they're missing telling you these things. So I feel like your person, for some of you, they did tell you. Of course, not all messages will resonate for everyone. But for someone here, I feel like they haven't told you much, because that secretly came through in the question a moment ago. And I don't believe in coincidences. So I do feel for some of you that maybe they haven't told you these things. But for others with this card here, it's like they used to tell you these things, or they've said these things to you in the past. And they're really missing telling you these things because maybe they haven't talked to you in a while. But they do love your open-hearted nature. Like, you just love completely. It's very, very beautiful. Crystal number 2's person. What do they admire about crystal number 2, or how do they view them? Thank you. Ooh, cover art here. Taraz. You're very present and aware and accepting. See? Yeah. You're very much in the present moment. You have this awareness about you. That's how you are such a good listener. Yeah, you're not listening to just listen. You're listening to understand and be compassionate. It's absolutely beautiful. So they admire this inner strength and inner beauty that you possess, okay? Very beautiful. Divine feminine energy. Very beautiful energy I'm getting with that card there. Okay, let's get more for crystal number 2. What does their person admire about them, or how do they view them, please? I feel they think you are a beautiful soul, beautiful inner being here, inside and out. Yeah, inside and out. So they admire your beauty too, your outer beauty, but they also admire your inner beauty. Ooh, we got 2 there. Okay, ooh. And the deck almost falling. We have first up, Zenith, prepares. Yeah, so formulate, strategize, devise. Yeah, see, so this is about achieving those great things. You plan, you strategize, you get things accomplished. They really do admire your drive, your ambition, you know. Jocelyn, yeah, persists. You're persistent. They admire your perspective too. Okay, and this says defiant, so this could be going against the grain, you know, not always conforming. They admire that about you, that you know, you stand true to yourself, that you have your own perspectives, and you persist in what you know is working for you. So in other words, you push when you know that you're on the right path. Okay, so to achieve those great things, you know, sometimes it takes perseverance, right? So it takes that drive, it takes that push forward to keep moving forward. So I feel like they admire your drive to push forward always too, you know, to move forward and not stay stuck. Okay, let's get more for crystal number 2. What does their person admire about them? Or how do they view them? Wow, fancy flyer there. We have Manatili, she who remains, powerful devotion. Yeah, your devotion, true worth. Look at that. Divine feminine energy. I was getting it here, and here it is again. You know your true worth. So you're confident. You're not arrogant, you're confident. Okay, you know your worth. You are powerful. You stand in your own power. You realize your own power, and you're very devoted. So I feel like, once again, it's about this heart. They feel like you are devoted. You love hard. You know when it's true, and you give it your all. You know, you really put yourself in. So they admire that about you, that strength within, that you feel that power, and you know when it's right for you and when it's not. I feel like they also admire, like with this card, your discernment. Okay. Very nice. Very beautiful. Let's see for crystal number 2, what else? What does their person admire about them, or how do they view them? Eclat, she who regrets. Battle, victory, bitterness. So at times they might see a little bit of bitterness in you, maybe fighting a little too hard sometimes, battling, trying to get that victory. They may see like a tendency to, you know, run people over sometimes, you know, like being a little bit too aggressive maybe in your approach. And I do feel like it has something to do with this, you know, reaching for great things, because it's coming out right below it. It's not a clarifier to the card. These are all individual, and I'm just picking up the energy from the individual cards. But I do feel like it has something to do with that, okay? So you they admire that you fight for the victory, but there is sometimes a little bit of maybe regret on your part. They might see you regretting, maybe running people over sometimes in the process, okay? And of course, might not resonate for everyone, so. Okay, let's get more. But they do admire your drive. They do admire it, you know, your drive for victory. But they might see, like I said, they might view you a little bit sometimes as, you know, you push a little too hard maybe. Okay, let's get more for crystal number 2. How does their person view them, or what do they admire about crystal number 2, please? How does their person view them? There we go. We have Mora, she who hesitates. Confidence, yeah. So they may admire your confidence, okay, but you might have a tendency to hesitate at times too. You might question yourself a little. Maybe that's what this is, you know, maybe you question yourself a little sometimes and you kind of hesitate, but then you forge ahead, and then later on you sometimes regret it, but sometimes you don't. So I feel like you just I feel like they admire like how you weigh out your options with this one, okay? And they do admire your confidence as well. They definitely admire your confidence. That's coming through multiple times. And then with that came out, she who surprises. Ooh, so they like the mystery of you. They really admire how you're not like an open book to everyone around you. You keep your circle small, you share, you don't overshare, you're not boastful or arrogant, you're just humble, kind, and yeah, like just more, you just keep, you don't overshare, I guess is the word. I can't get the words for the other energy I'm kind of feeling, but it's that not boastful or arrogant, it's overshare, I guess. Yeah, you don't feel the need. They admire this about you, that you don't feel the need to have to tell everybody everything kind of thing, okay? So they do admire that about you. You're kind of like a mystery at times, maybe even to them. You might even be like, not secretive or in a bad way, but like quiet and not really oversharing. And then when they do get to realize something, or you do tell them something, they're like, wow, like I never knew this about you. That's kind of the energy I'm getting there, that you continue to surprise this person. So they really admire that you have depth, okay? You have depth, and there's more to you than meets the eye kind of thing. So wow. All right, crystal number 2. I love this reading. Once again, I really do hope that this reading was helpful for you. As always, I'm sending you lots of love, light, and good vibes your way. Please give it a like. Remember to subscribe if you haven't already. Have a wonderful day, and I will see you in the next reading. If you resonated with crystal number 3, the lapis lazuli crystal, and this card here, this will be your reading, okay, crystal number 3. So today we are asking Spirit, what does your person admire about you, or how do they view you? And you got Abanalaka. Excuse me if I don't say the names properly. Some of them are a little bit difficult. But what I got here was your person really admires your commitment, okay? And they also admire how fierce you are in your pursuit for justice. So that's pretty good energy there. It's very strong, powerful, like empowered energy. So I feel like they admire how empowered you are and strong in yourself. Let's see for crystal number 3, please. What does their person admire about them, or how do they view them, please? Estefania surrenders. Wow. So yeah, wow, this is actually a really good thing. They feel like they admire the fact that you can let go and not be attached to things or people. So you surrender to the divine. So I feel like they feel safe and free in your energy. So they admire that you make them feel this sense of safety, that they're not going to be, bound to you forever and ever and ever. And I don't mean like they don't want to commit. What I'm feeling here is that they just want to, they feel like they admire that about you because they want to keep their individuality, okay? Which is absolutely normal to want for yourself, right? So they do feel like you're not possessive. That's a good word there. Not possessive. Okay. What else for crystal number 3? Pearl. Look at that. There's that empowerment again. Wow, they really admire that about you. Also, how beautiful you are. They also admire that you elevate others. You bring others up. You uplift people. You don't bring them down. So you're a very positive energy. Okay, you exude this powerful, beautiful positive energy toward others. So this is absolutely beautiful. They really admire and respect you for this, okay? Very nice. Very, very beautiful. How committed you are. And yeah, you just have this kind, beautiful, uplifting, so strong yet soft, you know? It's beautiful. What a beautiful energy coming through there on that card. Okay, crystal number 3. How does their person view them, or what do they admire about crystal number 3, please? How does their person view them, or what do they admire about them? For crystal number 3, please. There we go. Orchid, thriving. Wow, look at you. Yeah, they've seen you blossom. So they admire how much you've grown, okay? How much you've really transformed. They see you flourishing. They admire your abundant, beautiful, loving energy. Yeah, you're very colorful for someone too. They love how you embrace colors. Someone might be an artist here. Yes, I'm getting an artist coming through here for someone. You embrace colors. You may, I'm seeing landscapes. Landscapes. You might paint landscapes or nature or something. Someone painting. Interesting. Beautiful. So they admire your artistic talents as well. Yeah. Wow. Beautiful message there. Okay, let's get more for crystal number 3. How does their person view them? Or what do they admire about them, please? Primavera. Yeah, the potential. You have a lot of creative potential. See, they admire that about you. You're very creative. Yeah, and you're passionate. They admire your passion for this as well. So something you're very passionate about that you see potential with, and this person does too. You're bringing it with actualize there at the bottom. You're bringing it into fruition. So you are creating something here, and they admire that, whatever that is, okay? It could be different because these are general readings. An artist coming through, but it doesn't necessarily mean it's a painter or an artist. It could be for someone. But because these are general, with this card I'm getting, it could be other things too, right? It could be music. It could be, you know, making videos on YouTube. It could be, you know, a lot of different things. There's so many creative endeavor. Cooking. I mean, whatever it is you're passionate about, you know, this person really admires that about you. You have drive and, you know, launch, meaning you take off with it. You're passionate about it. It means a lot to you. That's why I feel here too. You have your own passions and your own desires for your life, and you don't really attach or, you know, try to control or possess others. You kind of just do your own thing and you allow others. You accept people as they are. Right. Very good trait there. They do admire that about you as well. You accept others as they are. Very nice. Okay, let's get more. This is beautiful. I absolutely love this reading. I want to tell Rachel. Rachel, I hope you're watching number 3. Although I've said that I love this reading for each reading. But Rachel, oh my God, I love this reading. So I think I'm going to include one of these in my lineup here somewhere. I might not get to it every week, but I would like to do more of these. I really like it. You're very nurturing. Oh my goodness. I want to cry. Wow. I feel like very emotional right now with this card. They love, absolutely, it's more than admire with this card. Colette, she who nurtures. It's adore, okay? They adore you for your gentleness, your insight, your beautiful empathy. This person, wow. I mean, literally, I brought almost tears to my eyes there. how much this person admires you for this quality. Wow. Powerful, deep level of respect here too. Absolutely beautiful. Crystal number 3. What does their person admire about them, or how do they view them, please? For crystal number 3. Here we go. There it is again. Oh my goodness. Your compassion and your understanding. They absolutely, it's more than admire. It's adore. They adore you for this, okay? They absolutely adore your compassion, your understanding. The way you accept people. Wow. It's so beautiful. Like, I'm literally emotional and wanting to cry. It's so beautiful. Okay, let's get more. What does crystal number 3's person admire about them, or how do they view them? Thank you. Desiree. Yeah. Yearn, longing, pine for. They love your heart, your open heart, and how much you love and how true you are to what you feel for someone, you know. I feel like if you miss someone, you tell them, and I feel like they're missing you too. If they're not with you, this person's missing you. And of course, that might not be for everyone, because, you know, this is a general reading. But if they're not with you at this time, I feel like with that card, they're missing your heart. They're missing that feeling. They see you as someone with just an enormous heart. You have beautiful energy, crystal number 3. I mean, you all do. Crystal 1, 2, and 3. All of these readings were absolutely beautiful, but this one here is just, wow, this person is like sending all this emotion right through me. Okay, let's get, ooh, we have a flipper. Here we go. Grants wishes. Wow. Yeah, you do for others. So they really admire, you love to do things for other people. They really admire this about you as well. You like to see others happy, make their wishes and dreams come true, give them hope, you know, you uplift. Here you are. Oh, wow. This is so beautiful. It's so beautiful. Yeah, you uplift. You like to make people smile. They admire that so much about you. You give people hope for the future. Very beautiful. What does crystal number 3's person admire about them? Or how do they view them, please? How does crystal number 3's person view them, or what do they, thank you, admire about them? Ooh, we have Jocelyn. Yeah. So, persistence. Yeah. So they do love your drive and your persistence. And again, your commitment to, I feel, the greater good, to be honest. That's what I'm feeling here. Okay. It's to the greater good. Fighting for justice. In other words, not fighting in an angry way, but just standing up for what's true and, you know, what you feel very passionate about. So they really do, like, you go against the grain. You don't necessarily follow the crowd. Just because someone says, you know, ABC doesn't mean that you have to agree with them. Doesn't mean you have to hate them or have any sort of disdain toward them. You accept that people can have different opinions, is what I'm feeling here. You accept it. But you keep true, you stay true to what you feel, you know. You don't have to conform to what others believe. So they really do admire that about you as well. Very strong, that inner strength, you know. you're empowered. You're strong yet soft. That was a beautiful message here. Strong yet soft. They absolutely love that about you, you know. So, wow. Crystal number 3. This was an absolutely beautiful reading. I absolutely do love this reading, and I probably will continue to do one of these here and there, you know, try to put it into my lineup if I can, for sure, because I love it so much. But okay, guys, well, I really do hope that this reading was helpful for you. As always, I'm sending you lots of love, light, and good vibes your way. Please remember to like the video, also to subscribe if you haven't already. I greatly appreciate it. Appreciate you all being here as well. Have a wonderful day, and I will see you in the next reading.